see if we can't solve a problem. So you guys come along for the ride. What's up, everybody? So today I'm going to be using the DH-8 wood chipper from Norwood. We got an issue that continually happens here on our property that this thing is definitely going to help us alleviate. So I'm going to go ahead and turn you guys around and show you exactly what I'm talking about here. If you'll see, you see that water there, over there. We got water over here as well. So this stuff, obviously with it being this wet like that, it makes things difficult to maintain around here on the log yard. So what we're going to do is we're going to take that chipper and chip up some of the stuff that normally would be thrown away or burned, like some of this stuff here. We're going to take this and chip it up and put it down so we can actually use this to our advantage. Rather than just wasting that stuff, we're going to be able to use it to cover these wet spots. That way it's not so bad around here for us to be able to get around with our vehicles, get around with the tractor, and have trucks come in and out. That way when we drop off logs or have folks drop off logs, nobody's going to get stuck. So that's kind of what we're going to get into today. So you guys sit back, enjoy. If you haven't already, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. And keep watching because we got a lot more coming. All right, before we get started, this is the DH-8 wood chipper, Forest Line Outdoor Equipment. This is from Norwood. This is who I got this wood chipper from. You can get a discount on this wood chipper if you use code JR5 when you check out it online. So the folks at Norwood have been gracious enough to give me a discount code for my folks. So make sure you guys check that out. So yeah, let's go ahead and start this thing up and see what we got here. Right here is your control knob for your speed. Faster, all the way to 10, and then slower, all the way down to 1, it'll basically stop. We got us a pile of stuff here that we can chip up in our chipper. So we're going to use our chipper here, the DH-8 from Norwood. We're going to fill in as much of this hole as we can fill in, and then we'll go get some more stuff so we can chip up. We got plenty of that stuff out here, so see if we can't solve a problem. So you guys come along for the ride.
You guys are probably wondering, why is he putting wood chips into a mud bucket? Like I said earlier, we get rain here frequently. And with that rain, it makes it almost impassable for us to be able to get in and out of our business. And we can't conduct operations if that's going to be the case. So we need a cost-effective alternative rather than spending tens of thousands of dollars of concrete to concrete all of our business. This is one way that we can do that, by using something that would ordinarily have been waste and that we were going to either burn or throw away or not use. This way we can put this into the mud puddle, fill it up, give us a hard surface to be on top of, and it also gives us traction as well. That way we can get in and out of here with vehicles, with trucks. We don't have to worry about getting the tractor stuck. We don't have to worry about getting anything stuck as we go on and off the property. So that's one of the main reasons. Another reason, which you guys have not seen yet, and we're going to be showing here very, very soon, we have something that's very, very big that we're going to be also adding to our business, which we're going to be able to take these wood chips, put them into what's called a hammer mill, and a hammer mill will take those wood chips and hammer them into sawdust, and then take that dust and put it into a wood pellet. With wood pellets, obviously you guys know there are many things that you can use those for. You can use it for barbecue. You can use that as mushroom substrate to grow mushrooms. So mushroom growers will really like this stuff, especially if it's oak. You can also use this for animal bedding. You can use it for many, many things. So that is a big reason why we're doing this. We're also going to be able to use these chips and also the pellets for using a biomass plant. A biomass plant will be able to power our operation. That way, not only are we not relying upon the grid for power, we're actually going to be able to sell power back to the grid and help out our community by maintaining basically a zero waste sawmill here. That way we use all of our resources to the maximum extent possible rather than wasting or burning those. We want to be able to harness that energy and give back to our community in multiple ways, whether that's selling goods or providing power. So those are some of the reasons why this wood chipper is so important. It's going to be the beginning building blocks for us to be able to do something that's much bigger than what we're doing now. And as with anything, you're not just going to jump in head first. You got to kind of learn the process first. And this medium-sized wood chipper is a great way for us to do this. It only requires 35 horsepower PTO driven tractor in order to be able to run this chipper. So this thing is a great tool for us to be able to, one, clean up things around our property, utilize the waste that would have ordinarily been burned or just thrown away or had to be disposed of in some manner, and be able to use that for helping our community and helping us produce power for ourselves, for us to be independent from the grid and giving back to our community via the goods that we sell and also the power that we create. So that is why this wood chipper is so important, and why some of you may be thinking about it yourselves. How many of you would like to be able to heat your own home with pellets or wood chips? This is a great way to do that. This will saw up to 8 inches. So this thing will chip up some pretty big chunks. So if you guys think about it, definitely a useful tool.
All right, there we have it, folks. I think this is going to help tremendously. We'll give it a test here in a minute with my truck, see if I can't get myself stuck. But I think it's going to work. What do you guys think? Comment below. Tell me whether you think it's going to work or not. There's probably a device that's a little better at doing this, maybe like a rake or a shovel. All right, folks, so like I said, there we have it. I'm going to give it a test here in a minute, just see if I can get myself stuck with my truck. But I think it's going to work. And this is going to be a huge thing for us because, man, it's been a hassle with as much rain as we get, because we get 72 to 80 inches of rain a year. So it could really, really get damp and wet out here. So this is going to be a big game changer for us. But we thank you guys for watching. Appreciate what you do. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and check out all of our social media channels and all of our social media platforms, because we're active on all 4 of them. So thank you guys and have a great one.